welcome back to another video. Do you ever like watching gear review videos? Because I really love watching gear review videos, especially when it comes to backpacking and hiking gear and new products. And, you know, I just love watching that, especially if I'm looking for a particular thing that I'm looking for, such as a bag, shoes, pants, shirt, hats, whatever it may be. I love watching those videos, and we have a lot of gear that we have accumulated from over the years. So I thought, why not do gear review video since I have so much gear? Might as well give it a shot and just review, give an honest review of the gear I do have, and to also just maybe help somebody out that's just now starting into backpacking or hiking and something you don't know where to start. I would recommend starting with getting your tent and your sleep system. Your sleep system is a sleeping pad, a sleeping bag, or quilt, or either a hammock if you want to do a hammock, and then your under quilt and your rain fly, all that good stuff. I recommend getting that stuff. Kind of helps you dial down what size you need, because that's going to be your bulkiest items to get, and then you can go with a backpack. I've got a couple backpacks that I've had. I've had a Mountain Smith that I've had for years that my wife got me when we first started dating, and the bag I'm going to be reviewing is an Osprey, and I got into Osprey when she bought me the Talon 22, which was super awesome. I really love that bag. It's a great day pack, just big enough to pack a good picnic meal and that kind of stuff, some small things and some water and stuff you're going to need for a good day hike. And it's been a phenomenal bag. So, which leads me to the bag I got, and she also bought that for me too, which I gotta say, that's pretty stinking awesome. She's the best. She really is, you know, because man, she buys me backpacking and hiking stuff, and she's phenomenal. I can talk about her all day long, but that's not why we're here. We're here to do a gear review video, which we're going to review my bag that I use for backpacking. More on this in a few minutes. But the bag that I have is the Osprey Atmos 65 AG. This bad boy is a phenomenal bag. It has held up against the wear and tear, the abuse that I put my things through. The only thing I really make sure I don't break and get really too rough with is my camera gear, because that's some expensive stuff. If you are a photographer, a videographer, whatever it is you do, photography, anything, that stuff gets expensive. So, but we'll get more on how I carry all that later. But this bag is super amazing. It has held up over the time. I'm not going to give you the full specs, the dimensions, the materials, and that kind of stuff, because there's a bunch of videos of that already. So I'm just going to do a quick overview, what I like, what I don't like, to not drag this video on for ever being a 30-minute video and you could lose interest within 30 seconds. So anyway, we're moving on. So I really love the anti-gravity system that Osprey's got, and it's super great because it holds the pack away from your back. So especially on hot days when you're hiking and backpacking in the mountains and stuff of Tennessee and Kentucky, where we do a lot of backpacking in the Smoky Mountains, it gets pretty hot in the summertime and humid, and this is great because it allows air to circulate behind your back, and it kind of holds the weight up off of you, because it's kind of like shocks for your car almost, and it's really great. I love it. The shoulder pads, shoulder straps have great pads in them. It's got some foam in there that's got holes in it for ventilation, and it's super great. They're super comfortable, and I really love the way it carries the weight. Got hip belt pockets, and everything is adjustable for your length. So I would recommend if you are going to buy one of these, I would recommend stopping at an REI. REI is like the Toys R Us for me and my wife, and we love stopping in there, and that's why we end up with so much gear, because we stop too many times. But because they will fit the bag to you, and they will let you try the bag. They'll let you walk around the store, go out in the parking lot, run around with it, whatever you want to do jumping jacks, you want to do somersaults, you want to, whatever it is that you want to do. They'll let you try it out, which is super great. Now, a lot of stores do that. So, but the hip straps, shoulder, torso, everything is adjustable, customized to you specifically, and it is great because you can really dial it in, and it carries. Once you get it dialed in, it carries the weight phenomenally. The only complaint is, for some reason, on the hip pockets, can you see my finger there poking through? For some reason, on the hip belt pockets, that material that they use there, I don't know what it is. It feels like the same material, but I don't know why as you see, it's wearing holes in it. And I thought it was just my bag, but my wife's bag is doing the exact same thing on hers. So I don't know what the deal is, but that's the only complaint so far that I have with this bag. Is just, for some reason, that's wearing, but everything else is great. And I love this adjust here, and you pull it from here in, because my other bag you had to do it this way and pull out, and sometimes you get one side cinched down, the other one kind of crooked, and this one gives it kind of like a good smooth even adjustment there, and I really love that. Pockets on the side, great for now jeans, or you can put 2 smart water bottles in there. That has enough room for all that. And what I love about the pocket too is not only does it go in from the top, but you also got like this angled pocket. So when you got your bag on, instead of wrestling around and around trying to get your water bottle, once you get it, then you got to do the whole thing getting in. I have so much trouble with that. Maybe it's just me, but that pocket, you slip your water bottle in almost like an angle, and it's easy to get to and put it back. So I really love that feature, because for some reason I always end up wrestling around on that. But straps, anti-gravity, super great. It does hold a 3-liter water bladder. And on the back side, we got this big, huge, stretchy pocket here. It holds a lot of stuff if you need to get quick access to, like your rain jacket, your rain fly, your puffy jacket. It holds a lot of stuff, and no joke, it does. And it's a really good, durable, stretchy material, and it's really amazing. And on each side of the bag that runs pretty much almost all the way the length of the bag is these 2 big old side pockets. These are great for anything that you want to put in, such as you can also, some nowadays, like some of your rain jackets and puffies kind of roll up really good and tight. You can stuff that in there. You can stuff some snacks, some foods, your water purifiers, anything like that in there. And I love it just because it doesn't mean that if you got all these pockets means you got to stuff them to the brim. Because that was my first mistake starting out backpacking, because my Mountain Smith that I have has a ton of pockets, and I felt like I had to fill it full for some reason. And here I am packing, literally my pack weighed 7 pounds, and that was horrendous going up and down mountains all day. So just because you have a ton of pockets, they're there for organization. My wife loves organization, so they're there for organization. And I've learned that over time. Don't be fooled that you got pockets, you got to fill them. They're just there to keep stuff separate from each other and stuff to find quickly. So that's what they're there for. And you got this little loop here. What I do is I take a carabiner, and I usually take like my sandals, flip-flops, or Crocs, whatever I want to use in my camp shoe, depending on time of the year. I will just use a carabiner, hook those there, because those are lightweight. You don't want stuff on the outside of your bag swaying back and forth, and especially if it's heavy, it's going to like sway you back and forth, and it's going to make for uncomfortable carry of the bag. But so that's light, and it's not a big deal. Down here you got your bottom compartment, which on the inside there's a shelf on the inside that you can take out, and it falls back behind to the back of the bag, and the whole inside is open from top to bottom. I like keeping that shelf. Some people put their tents in. I like to put my sleeping bag, and I think that's what it's truly made for, is your sleeping bag. Keep it separate from everything else, because where I carry my tent is back here on the back. I'll carry it in with these straps. Once you zip this pocket closed, you got these straps that you can loop over whatever you want to carry. Camp chairs. Camp chairs are amazing. We have 3 camp chairs actually. May do a review on those as well. Put your tent, and we got a critter bag, and I like to keep it on the back because if you put it down in your bag and stuff kind of moving around, and as you're getting in your bag, that it's made of like that mesh metal material, and it can really chew your stuff up if you're not careful. So I'll show you that in a review as well. So we got a ton. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter Payson decided to come through the door, and our ring went off, and it was kind of a little bit loud and kind of distracting for the video. But anyway, moving on. But the critter bag, we have so much gear that we'll invite people to go backpacking because we got so much gear to, like, if you don't have a backpack, hey, we got a backpack. Don't have a tent, guess what? We got a tent for you. You want a hammock? We got a hammock. So we got a ton of gear. So look forward to some more gear review videos, and also if you like gear review videos, hit that like button, subscribe, and we will absolutely do more gear review videos. And if there's a certain piece of gear that you want me to review, just put it down in the comments, and I will be glad if we have it to review it, because we have tested everything that we have. And if I don't have it, I will see about getting a hold of something, whatever it is, and putting it through the ringer and giving it a good old shot, as they say. But anyway, back to the video at hand. Yeah, I usually put that kind of stuff on the back because you kind of want a quick access to your tent, because weather might not be good and it may be starting to rain. You need to get to it quick, so I kind of have it there, quick access, good to go. And got huge inside main compartment. It is huge. I've got all my stuff, and I turned this into my camera bag because I wanted to start taking my camera with me. And I've done a lot of gear reviews of camera bags that you use for backpacking, and they have great camera compartments, but it seems like they have not enough. They kind of not enough, but just kind of lack the space for extra stuff like your tent and everything. I'm sure people can do it, but I haven't had hands-on experience with one, and it just seems, just looking at it, it seems like it doesn't carry everything I want. And plus, this is made to carry your weight, especially with the anti-gravity. Super. So I went on Amazon and I bought this little camera cube case, and it's full of my cords that just don't, if I'm not using for my camera, I try and keep it all together, keep it there, keeping organized. Thanks to the wifey. Organization. Got you, babe. Organization. But this is great. It holds my 100 to 500 RF lens. It holds it perfectly. It lays flat in there. And then my camera is the Canon EOS R with the 24 to 105 lens on it. It will hold all that perfect in this. And what I do is I pack all my stuff, put this on the very top, cinch it up, close it, go on. And if I want to switch the lens out, it is super quick. Just take the pack off, set it up, undo the top, unzip this. Don't even have to take this out, unzip it, get the lens, change the lens out, zip it back up, close it, and there you go. And that's, and I also use on my shoulder strap. Also, it's not on here, it's on my camera bag. The Peak Designs capture clip, I put that on the shoulder, so that way I can have it out too if I'm expecting to take a lot of pictures on that trail. So, but otherwise I'd put it in here so it's safe, because this has got hard materials and soft padding on the inside. And if I can, I will find the link and put it in the description below so you can go check it out. And it's been a very good little piece of camera gear to make this a camera bag. So this, great. I wouldn't spend money to buy a camera bag. This is what I would go with, because it carries well. It's a phenomenal bag. It holds up to you can see the little wears of time that of putting it through its paces, and it still holds up phenomenally. And there's not enough to say it. It's great. Only thing is those, for some reason, those hip pockets are kind of fraying and getting holes wore in them. I don't know what that's from. Maybe from just setting it down, it rubbing against rocks and that kind of stuff. Because it's a bag. It's a backpacking bag. It's going to be put. It's not going to be treated delicate like a baby, I guess. So, like a newborn baby giraffe, you just want to cuddle it and not let it go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Enough of the weirdness. But going on, this bag is great. It's 65 liters. It's got straps everywhere. Once you get everything loaded down, you can strap everything down, cinch it down. Nothing's going to move. Nothing's going to sway around, because you don't want stuff moving around as you're hiking and throw you off balance, and you trip and fall, and then you got to use the little emergency whistle here for help. So, but that's that. And all in all, I love this bag. And it has this is the brain, as they call it, of the bag. I usually don't use it much because it just kind of, it's huge. You can put a lot in there. And that's the problem, is like if you start putting a lot of stuff in, you start getting top heavy, and kind of the top wants to sway back and forth. So I don't use it much. May use it some this year just because might pack some extra camera gears like the mic or something. But that's the brain. You can attach it, reattach it. It's got this flat steel made into it that you can still does the same purpose, keeping your stuff secured and from the elements. Overall, this bag is great, and yeah, you should pick one up. If you're looking for a bag, Osprey is phenomenal bags. And that is it. And if you want more gear review videos, like I said, just like, subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see next time. And like I said, we got water filters, the Sawyers, we got the Catadines, we got camp chairs, we got tents, we got hammocks, we got jet boils, we got the pocket rockets, we got a little bit of everything. So please comment down below what you want to see next, and if there's any trails that you want to see that's in Kentucky. Maybe you haven't ventured to Kentucky yet and you're kind of curious, just let us know. Comment down below, and I will try my best to respond as soon as I can to all those comments. And yeah, just look forward to seeing you again. Smash that like button, and please subscribe, and yeah, venture on.